What up, YouTube? One more video for the night. As you can see, I have the entire keyboard on the Suzuki GP-3 mini grand digital piano. And for all those out there wondering, all taken apart, the whole keyboard section. And back to my statement, for all of you that are wondering what causes the keys to stick, well, here's your only problem here. The thing about it is, I don't know, because of the white grease or whatever it is, and gets into the plastic. I don't know if it's the plastic swelling. More than likely that's what it is, but don't quote me on that. I gotta get more into physics or basic elements. Grease meets metal meets plastic, see what that is. That the cause? Well, to have a final solution, what I'm going to do is take these and I'm going to either have them milled down, or if I can't see, if I can just find one long stock with this in it, because this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 different pieces. No one's made a video of this yet that I haven't seen yet. But this is a very good piano, decent sound for what it is. And I like it. It's a miniature grand piano. Who wouldn't want to have one of those in their homes? But this is the only problem with the key sticking. And if you get these filed down enough, just enough to where they slide in without sliding out, you don't really have to worry. Once you put it back together, you really don't have to worry about them sliding out, because on the end of the keyboards, they have these little tabs that screw on to the bottom, and they keep them in anyway. So you really wouldn't have a problem, especially if it's just sitting all over the place. And as long as those tabs, they're pretty sturdy little tabs. Here's one of them. They sit on the end, and you take it apart. And when it's all assembled, it's, I believe, yeah, that's the bottom. That's the bottom of the tab, and the rod would sit on it like that, and it's like that on both sides. So there is not a problem. But I read I saw online that said it's like 8mm or 8mm, and you can take it down to 7 7/8, something like that, 7 something like that. So pretty much about maybe 2.75 of a centimeter, something like that. I would say, that's pretty sufficient. I'd go with like 7.5, 7, a little less than 7 3/4. I go 7.5, maybe. Try that. Pretty much I just took sandpaper and sanded one down. This is the one I sanded down. You can probably tell the difference from the rest of them. And so far I sanded it down. I don't know the thickness comparison, but this is the one I sanded here, and this one hasn't been sanded. And some of them seem to be not as thick as others, unless the camera's playing tricks on me. The one here, this one's a sanded one, and this one hasn't been sanded. You can tell because you can see like the little, let's see if I can back it up a little bit so you can see it. The little ridges, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one's been sanded. But the one that I sanded looks thicker, a little bit. But I'm gonna sand them all down. I'm gonna sand them all down to where you can't see those little grooves anymore. That's a groove in there, right there. And then once I don't see that groove, that should be sufficient. And I'm gonna reinstall them, and little return springs. I'm gonna get those return springs stretched out a little bit, just a little bit, and we're gonna have a well-functioning piano again. And if anyone's interested in buying it, I'm gonna sell it for a very low price, only because of cosmetic reasons. But as far as the piano play, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You're never going to have a problem. But after I get done, you're not going to have a problem with the key sticking again. Promise you. I can guarantee it. You know, whoever buys it, I can give you a guarantee. You know, you won't have to worry about the keys ever again. Originally, they go for brand new. They go for maybe anywhere from $3,000 to $1,500. I don't really know, but I've seen them on eBay and different places for $1,500. I've seen some for $3,000. I'll be selling mine maybe around $600, $700, maybe $600, $700. I'm really looking to get about, at least after doing the repair, because it's about a $200 job, just for the convenience and making sure that it won't stick again. I'm using a combination. There's already hard plastic on here, so I'm going to use a combination of graphite grease, assembly grease, lube, and mixing it with 3-in-1. So the 3-in-1 will keep it from getting all, like sticky, and the graphite grease will keep the plastic parts from being eaten away. And the graphite mixing with that will keep that and mix it with together. So I'll make a compound, so it'll be a special lubricant that goes on these. I'm sand them down and yeah, put that baby all back together. It's a nice keyboard, very accurate, good weighted keys. I'm gonna also see if I can. There's a driver download. Also, you want to make sure, you always make sure. I can't find my box, but I have the screws separated. I have all the screws. Every screw I know is going to go back in where it's going to return, and yeah, it's going to be fun. It's been a fun project taking it apart. I know it's going to be way easier putting it back together. I'm going to clean the keys up real good. I'm going to take my time and do it right. I'm careful and detailed. Any good classy woman out there would love a guy like me. Just let me show you first. Well, YouTube, I'm going to sign out. This is Bobby Black 30 with another video of the Suzuki GP-3 Mini Grand Digital Piano. And I will post a video of it being played once I get it fixed. And also, it plays music by itself, so, it has all these, let's see if you can see in there, it has all these discs and stuff, some of the bolts and stuff, but there's a whole bunch of discs and things of that nature. So yeah, later on YouTube, peace. It is time for me to enjoy myself. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. This is one of the cards I got from my birthday. My birthday was October 18th. Check me out. It's like, whenever we're together, my heart sings. That was just one of the cards I got for my birthday. Thought I'd share that with you guys, have a good laugh and, something to think about when you're getting your special people in your life, birthday presents or whatever, something to think about. Take care, YouTube. I'm out.